Okay, part 2, Nyakos. Alright, now, I want to know the American opinion. Is this racist? The story we're about, do you want to tell it? Because I think your memory is a little better than mine. Or we take turns?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we went to the market to buy some food, and Phil was waiting for me and 2 babushkas.
Grandmothers.
Grannies. They just attacked him like, hey, where are you from? I'm from America.
No, you skipped a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Damn, girl, you skipped that shit.
It's just the beginning of the conversation.
No, it wasn't the beginning.
Okay.
The children and stuff was way before that. Okay, let me try.
Yeah.
Damn, girls, be messing up the story.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm standing there, and I see these 2 babushki grilling me. They're grilling me. That means they're staring at me. They're grilling me hard, and I'm like, fuck. You know, so I just started a conversation because I don't want to look rude, so I'm like, hi, and they're like, здравствуйте, blah, blah, blah. And then they start talking like, they start saying some shit like, do you have kids? And I'm like, no, I don't have any kids. And they say, and all this is in Russian, I understand them perfectly. And they're like, did you come to this country for kids or some shit?
To make kids.
To make kids? I'm like, no, I don't have any kids. Where do you get this from? Then one of the old ladies realized I was with her.
Here.
And then in Russian, she's like, oh, he's with her. That's why he's here.
Yeah.
Her. And then like start pointing at her. But
yeah, and started staring at me like.
But you ignored the shit out of them. You just buying your fish. You didn't give a fuck. You just buying your fish. And like, cause of her.
Okay.
Then she started talking about some shit. Then she's like, oh, okay, you don't have kids. I understand. And I'm like, I don't like kids. She goes, oh, it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Where are you from? And I'm like, oh, God. You know, I hate that question right now because of the sanctions and shit. So I go, I'm from America. And she's like,
Africa? Maybe
basically.
She didn't hear what you
and
said.
I said, no, America. And she goes, no, you're from Africa. You have that disease. What is it called? And I know what she's trying to say. I'm like,
Ebola.
I'm not going to help her. I'm not going to help her. She goes, what is it called? Ebola. You're African and you have Ebola. I'm like,
no, I don't have
I'm like, I don't have Ebola.
No, you have Ebola. You have.
And she's just like convinced that I have Ebola and that I'm African. I'm trying to tell her no. And I'm like, okay, you know, babushki are weird. And that's all I really remember. I know there was more they said. I know there was more. We just don't remember. Yeah, but was that racist to you guys? I'm curious to know how Americans feel.
I don't know about Americans, but in my opinion, so these grannies, they're just sitting at home, they're doing nothing, they're bored watching some TV shows, and the black guys on the street in Russia, especially in Novosibirsk, it's not so
common.
Yeah, it's not so common for them, so they're interested in it, and they don't have such an experience to meet with a lot of foreigners, of course, and that's why they're so curious. And if you don't know something, like if you don't know, for example, about another country or foreigners, it can scare you. So maybe that's why they attacked you in this way.
They just rolled up on me like the Crips. I was like, Jesus.
But they will remember this moment for a long time, I'm sure.
I'm sure they will. They've been waiting to meet a guy like me for a long time. Oh, God.
And all generation, they always want to teach you how to live, because they think they know better than you, and they know what's better for you, who you are, where you're from,
always.
What are you doing here, and all this stuff.
Yeah, good point, good point. Well, what do you guys think? Babushki racist? Da, niet, yes, no. And anything else you want to add to this video?
I think that's it.
You think that's it?
Yeah.
Okay. She's so funny when she's on camera. She doesn't really act like this. That's why it's entertaining. Some people are natural, some people change, which isn't bad. Are you thinking of starting your own YouTube channel?
Maybe.
What are you going to talk about or do?
Maybe it should be some cooking channel?
Yeah, cooking channel. Alright. You could cook stuff for people. Alright. So, I guess we'll go and watch the movie now.
Yeah.
No. Dexter first, then the movie. Okay?
Dexter. Have you guys watched Dexter?
Oh, if you're watching, no, they're going to tell us what happened.
Oh, no.
I'm going to delete all the Dexter comments. Any Dexter comments are getting blocked. Unless it's the first season we saw it. Later, Nyakos.